Peter Parker picked a pack of perfect polygons. A pack of perfect polygons Peter Parker picked. If Peter Parker picked a polygon with one pair of parallel lines from the pack, which polygon did Peter Parker pick? Peter Parker picked a pack of perfect polygons. A pack of perfect polygons Peter Parker picked. If Peter Parker picked a polygon with one pair of parallel lines from the pack, which polygon did Peter Parker pick? Peter Parker picked a pack of perfect polygons. A perfect pack of polygons Peter Parker picked. If Peter Parker picked a polygon with one pair of parallel lines from the pack, which polygon did Peter Parker pick? Hi, it's Mr. Rush, and it's time for some math talk. Last time, you learned how to describe lines. This time, you're going to learn about a specific attribute that we use to classify polygons. So let's fire up those neurons, and let's make some connections. For these geometry notebook pages, we are going to look at a specific attribute of polygons. The polygon attribute that I'm talking about is how many pairs of parallel lines does a polygon have? I like to put this into a tongue twister. Peter Parker picked a pack of perfect polygons. A pack of perfect polygons Peter Parker picked. If Peter Parker picked a polygon with one pair of parallel lines from the pack, which polygon did Peter Parker pick? Now, if you have me as a math teacher, you know that Spider-Man is one of my favorite superheroes. Much like Spidey's Spidey sense, you have a number sense. Spidey's number sense is tingling right now because he's wondering if the question is asking for just one pair, more than one pair, or at least one pair of parallel lines. Great question, Spidey. The question is just asking for one pair, exactly one pair of parallel lines. So can you pick the polygon with just one pair of parallel lines? All right, the polygon that has one pair of parallel lines was the trapezoid. So let me build a trapezoid right now. So the question is, how can you figure out how many pairs of parallel lines does a polygon have? Well, you got to look at the lines that make up the polygon. So this is a quadrilateral. It has four sides. So if I look at the top side and the bottom side, you could see the glow sticks will never touch. If you extend the line and it continues in both directions, then you'll see that they will never touch. So that's one pair of parallel lines. Let me test the other sides, the right side and the left side. If you extend the lines in both ways, you could see going up, they would intersect right there. So that would not be parallel. So let me test maybe the top side and the right side. You could definitely see they would intersect. So that is not a pair of parallel lines. So this trapezoid only has one pair of parallel lines. Let's take a look at a hexagon, because not every polygon has just one pair of parallel lines. So let's do the same. I'm looking at the top and the bottom. Those are definitely parallel to each other. So that counts as one pair. Let's test the other sides. So here's another pair of parallel lines on this hexagon. So far it has two pairs. Let's check out those two lines. Definitely parallel to each other. So that's three pairs of parallel lines on this hexagon. So you could see that those two lines are not parallel. They intersect if you continue them in both directions. And these two lines, definitely not. They would intersect right there. So this hexagon has three pairs of parallel lines. Now, if you don't have glow sticks to work with, you could always just draw your polygons out and add these dotted lines to show that the line is continuing in both directions and see if they intersect. So this is a good strategy to use when you're finding how many pairs of parallel lines a polygon has. Now, one of the biggest, baddest villains in the Spider-Man universe is Venom. Now, it's a good thing we have Spider-Man to take care of Venom when he gets a little out of control and crazy. Actually, one of the things that Venom loves to do is tongue twisters. He can't resist a good tongue twister. How many pairs of parallel lines do these polygons have, Pete? So I want you to take a look at these polygons that Venom has, and I want you to figure out how many pairs of parallel lines each of them have. So go through each one and see if you can count the pairs of parallel lines. So pause the video here if you need to. Here are the answers. How did you do? I highlighted each pair of parallel lines a different color, so check it out. All right, here's your task. Now that you can figure out how many pairs of parallel lines a polygon has, I want you to go through your geometry notebook and search for pairs of parallel lines and highlight them. I'm going to do the same with my geometry notebook. This will also give you a chance to see the 7, 8, 9, 10 sided polygons that I created and the answers to the challenge polygons, numbers 1 through 8, that I assigned. Also, after the geometry notebook pages, there's going to be a series of polygons that will pop up. I want you to figure out how many pairs of parallel lines they each have. The answer will pop up about 10 seconds later, so you could see the answer. So you have to be pretty quick. Finally, I want you to see if you can master the polygon tongue twister. Challenge your family members to see who can get the fastest time. I know nobody's going to beat my time. All right, good luck.
Peter Parker picked a pack of perfect polygons. A pack of perfect polygons Peter Parker picked. If Peter Parker picked a polygon with one pair of parallel lines from the pack, which polygon did Peter Parker pick? Peter Parker picked a pack of perfect polygons, a pack of perfect polygons Peter Parker picked. If Peter Parker picked a polygon with one pair of parallel lines from the pack, which polygon did Peter Parker pick? Peter Parker picked a pack of perfect polygons, a pack of perfect polygons Peter Parker picked. If Peter Parker picked a polygon with one pair of parallel lines from the back, which polygon did Peter Parker pick? Peter Parker picked a pack of perfect polygons, a pack of perfect polygons Peter Parker picked. If Peter Parker picked a polygon with one pair of parallel lines from the back, which polygon did Peter Parker pick?